Hey, good morning. I stepped outside to see how the weather's doing, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's chilly out. I guess that's what it's supposed to be when it's almost October, but it's just been so warm here lately that I forgot that it was fall. And we've had rain. It was raining straight for 3 hours. It was so bad this morning that I ended up having to take Jacob to school because it was just so wet and there was lightning. And he thought he would be just fine, but there was no way I was going to have him stand at the bus stop with it lightning. And I explained to him that even college football, they stop when there's lightning. So he went to school, he made it okay, and so did Rebecca. Now we're just having a Monday, a chilly Monday. I need to find a jacket because I don't have a jacket and it's chilly. It is time. I'm kind of frustrated right now. I have a 2-year-old, and a few minutes ago I knew he was tired. I had to run some errands, and thankfully he didn't explode in the store. Although my trick with a 2-year-old, and I'm sure lots of you do the same thing, is when you're at a store or something, if they see something, I let them hold it for a minute and then trying to distract them to another thing, to another thing, to another thing. And if I'm feeling generous, or if my wallet is feeling generous, then I might buy something for them. But if not, then I just put my foot down and just very kindly say, nope, we're not going to get that today, and we move on. Well, John was okay. We left behind what he wanted, but then we got in the car and came home, and I could tell he'd been really quiet, and I thought he was going to fall asleep in the car, and he didn't. And then I took him up to bed, and I couldn't tell if he wanted me to lay by him or not, but then he just started screaming, just screaming like a 2-year-old is supposed to do. And I was trying to figure out what was wrong, make sure he was okay. I was staying very calm, because screaming back at a 2-year-old isn't going to get you anywhere. It's just going to give you a headache. Although his screaming is kind of giving me a headache. But then he leaned over and he bit me. And he bit me really hard. Let me show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but I'll show you. Yep, there we go. Yep. Now that's not the worst bite I've ever had. I expect to be bitten because I've been a mother for a while now, and I've actually had blood drawn before. I've been given a concussion before by a 2-year-old's head swinging. That was a lot of fun, but you forget. It's kind of like giving birth. You forget. So what I tried really hard to do so I wouldn't lose my patience with him, I did softly bite him back. I explained to him before I did it. I said, John, a bite hurts. You bit me. And I didn't hurt him at all. And he didn't even react. He just my other children have gotten very sad when I've bit them before. He didn't get sad. He was just mad. He was turning red. He was so mad. And I had to stop and tell myself I could have lost my cool. But instead, I stopped for a moment, and I pictured in my mind, I had actually just seen it this morning, so that was helpful, a picture of him 2 years ago at this time when he was about 2 or 3 weeks old. And I had seen how precious he was. And he's still that precious. In fact, I think he's more precious to me now than he was then. It's just he's in a growing body, and he has opinions now and feelings. Not that he didn't have opinions and feelings before, but he can express them more fully now, and so he's going to do it. So I just pictured in my mind that sweet, beautiful baby, and I just stopped and I looked at him and I said, John, I love you. You can't hit, you can't bite, can't scream, but at the same time, we all have bad days. He's a human being too, and I'm sure that you have bad days and you want to scream, and no, maybe you don't, but I do. And so I'm glad that picture went through my mind of him, and I could remember how precious he is. And literally within 10 seconds, he had calmed down, and he asked me to come and lay by him, so I did for a minute, and we just held hands, and I sang songs to him, And it just brought peace back into our home and back into my heart, and hopefully back to him. And so I think all of us need a little hand holding once in a while to help us get through things. So I hope if you're going through something today and you feel like screaming and hitting and kicking, that you do that and you get it out, and then you allow yourself to be comforted by God, who loves you and wants to embrace you in his arms. At least that's what I'm going to try and remember next time. See, just talking about it made me feel better. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, so in band I play percussion, and I'm a little ahead of the class because I've already had a year of band while everyone else, this is their first year. Hi, John. Can you say hi?
Well,
do you have a bowl of oranges? Well, anyway, and I've been trying to keep busy with it and keep on getting better, so I just, like, looked up some of my favorite songs, printed them out, and learned them, and here are a few of them. So this is from The Flash, the TV show. And that's all I know of the song, but I think it still does justice to the actual thing. So I've also learned 2 songs from Zootopia. And I also have 3 from Star Wars, which is The Force, the main theme, and Imperial March. I'm gonna do them in the reverse order of which I just said them. So. And then there's the main theme, which is... Sorry. And then there's the Force. And that's all, so I hope you liked it, and, well, that's all.
It doesn't.